Joining us now is John Hanna, former National Security Advisor to Vice President Dick Cheney. I don't know if you've had a chance to see these yet, but what in your mind would provide proof? And we have them on the screen right here. You know, it shows the Iranians, if I can describe it, you know, right up next to these ships. What in your mind would provide proof?
Well, I mean, clearly, if we've determined that these are mines, that the Iranian sailors who took that unexploded ordnance off that ship were very comfortable removing that mine. It seems clearly to have been an Iranian mine. Obviously, people will do forensic evidence of the blasts in those ships now that they're in port off the coast of the UAE. And there are going to be mine fragments and all kinds of evidence that I think will trace this back to Iran and confirm for us what a lot of us already know, that Iran was responsible. This is the way the Iranians roll, through terrorism, sabotage, and blackmail, including nuclear blackmail, as we saw today.
And you feel confident about that? I mean, because there are folks, especially on the other side of the aisle, who have raised questions as to whether or not Iran is really behind this.
Yeah, I feel absolutely confident that the Iranians are the only ones with the motivation and the skill set and the history. This is not just going back over the last month where they've conducted at least half a dozen operations against American interests. This is really 40 years of history of the Islamic Republic. This is the way they do things. These are the only means they have to fight back against the devastating economic pressure that the United States is inflicting on them. The only way they have to raise pain and pressure on the United States is through these dark arts of terror, sabotage, and blackmail.
Well, let me ask you what they achieve with specifically this, because say the U.S. responds and they start, you know, escorting tankers through the region. Is the idea that they're causing pain to other countries to try and get them to not, you know, want to be on the side of America, or is the idea that they're trying to provoke America into, you know, some sort of misstep?
Well, I certainly don't think the Iranians want to go have a conventional war, force-on-force fight with the United States military. That is a suicide mission for them. They're comfortable in the gray zone between peace and war, and showing that they can inflict a price, get leverage, get our allies to pressure us to back off of these economic sanctions, show that they can trigger a price spike in the price of oil, destabilize international energy markets.
I mean, it wasn't a huge
Very
jump.
small.
Yeah. So again, I just kind of go back to what if they are trying to get leverage and create pressure? How are they doing that with this kind of an action? Because prices didn't go up that much. Do you think that those who are attacked are really going to say, you know, let's just cave and give in to them and sort of back off in terms of pressure?
Let's never underestimate the fecklessness of some of our European and Asian allies when they come under economic pressure to want to try and appease an adversary. I just think the United States has got to hold strong. This is the only card the Iranians have to play. We've got to show them it's a complete dead end, and that the only way they're ever going to get any economic relief is by returning to the negotiating table the way the president has repeatedly offered and trying to work out some kind of better deal with us.
John Hanna, come back soon. Wish we had more time. Good insight. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Melissa.